Hey, what's up, everybody? Darth Ponty here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Mark III armor action figure. This was the first of the Demogoblin wave of figures that I got. I got it with actually pretty close in time to Shang-Chi and Vulture, but I think this was my first one. I was pretty excited about this one because after playing the Spider-Man PS4 game, this was one of my favorite suits. So when I saw them putting this guy out, I was pretty excited and had to grab him. He comes as he comes, and he also comes with this web effect that fits nicely on pretty much any figure's face, like that, which I think is a lot of fun. In the game, he's always shooting people with web balls, and that's kind of how they always, go on the face. I just reviewed the Velocity suit action figure that came with the full chest one, so now you can cover them all the way up, and with the string I can hang them up too. So yeah, let's take a look at his paint and design here. Overall, very cool design, a pretty bulky Spider-Man, which I kind of like. You know, he's armored up, he's ready to take to the streets and kick some ass. Yeah, I don't know what this thing on the back does, but I like the look of it. It kind of almost looks like everything's coming out of it, or like it's a cool backpack module. Yeah, all the different points of armor I think look really cool. I like this red and blue and mostly black mix. I think that looked really cool. All the different designs there. All the different kind of plating looks around the sides, down the legs, different textures, all these kind of mesh and stuff there. Little utility belts, little Spider-Man blue pouches. I like the big shoulder pads. These kind of gauntlet web shooters look pretty cool. Shoot out the top like Venom. I like the red knuckles. Yeah, just looks really cool. Shoes are even fun too. So yeah, looks really great. Really happy. I thought it looked really cool. The eyes look great too. That black line around the blue just looks fantastic. So yeah, let's take a look at his articulation now. He's got some full head rotation. His head just goes that far forward. Well, straight forward, I guess. Yeah, his chin touches. And his head goes far enough back. He's got this little flip up here that restricts him from going any further. Yeah, so I'd like to see if his face could be a little more forward when he's looking like straight ahead, like he's flying through the air. That's not bad. I kind of think I look at this Spider-Man suit and I think of him more ground-based for some reason. So his arms go just about level. I don't think it has anything to do with the shoulder pad, just because they are they're a soft kind of plastic rubber here, and as you can see, you can see where they're attached. So I think it's just the shoulder itself doing that. He's got some good bicep swivel, good double jointed elbows. His hand goes forward nicely and that far back. You can see there's a little raise to the wrist here, so that's why it doesn't. If you switched around, it actually doesn't really go much more back or forward either. So either way, it's pretty good. His ab crunch is much better than the other Spider-Man of this wave. He goes much more forward. The other ones were pretty much only able to do that, so he does that really well. And that's as far back as he goes, just because you can see the backpack there with his kind of spine here, which looks really cool. He's got good waist rotation, thigh rotation, kicks really nice, really well forward. And he goes back actually really, really well too. Most figures I find can only go that far back naturally, but he's pretty unencumbered just because his butt there is pretty narrow, and it just kind of feeds right into the hip curve, so it just goes really nice like that. kick to the side nicely. Don't even really have to rotate that much, which is really good. I'm actually really impressed with that point of articulation. It's got great double jointed knees. And he's got unique ankles as far as the Spider-Man goes. I don't know why. It might just be because of how this ankle thing goes. So they gave him, you can see there, the rotation at the top. So the ball joint is attached to the leg and then attached to the foot. And the foot does not go very far back just because of this ankle thing. And it only goes forward that much. But it's all relatively flexible and soft here, so you can get your good pivot there. So overall, it's pretty good, but there's a few spots of articulation that could be better. Despite all Spider-Man being pretty similar, they oddly enough have their differences, which, yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, and when I first got him, his ankles were really stiff. They're coming out a bit now, though. So yeah, my rating, I would probably give him a 7. His design is great, but his articulation is a little lacking, and all he comes with is this web effect. Like I said with Velocity Suit, I like my Spider-Man to come with more hands, just so you can wall crawl, web shoot, and fist fight. So yeah, I got him for retail, $30 Canadian, which, that's great. Maybe I might have paid a little more for him. Not much though, maybe 35, 40 tops. But yeah, if you can find him for retail or slightly more, I'd say he's still a good buy. So yeah, if that's all I got to say about him. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment if there's another figure you'd like me to review. Thanks.